quarantine vlog out here at the outdoor park, Dublin Road. If you want the Addy, just send me a DM. But this is where I've been training my clients during all this time, and it's not the ideal situation, but the thing I try to reiterate to all my clients is that it's about your intent, okay? If you're having bad workouts now, you're probably having bad workouts in the gym, okay? So it's just about intensity, making the easier movements harder, okay? Tempo, time under tension, all these different things, supersets, okay? So I'm gonna explain a little bit of that today, how I've been training people at the workout park. Gonna hit these sleds and get started. Look at you now. All right, we're gonna go over some we're not gonna do that. We're definitely not gonna do that. All right, so if you do come to this park and you need some direction, the stuff on the boards are great, but my hope for this video is to show you guys how, just through bodyweight exercises and different training modalities, we can actually really work certain areas, okay? So this first one I'm gonna show you is a split squat right into a quad dominant squat, okay? So the idea here is we're gonna do two movements, one being unilateral, really tax one leg, okay, tax the other, and then go into a bilateral workout, exercise, and just go into complete failure. So how this one would look, we'll go split squat, all right, I would go higher rep, 15, 20, all right, we'll switch legs, 15 to 20 again, all right, and then going right into it, right into that squat, okay? So this would be a drop set, all right, and the idea here is to take it a little past failure. All right, you already taxed both legs on the first movement, taking into the second movement, and really working those quads, all right? Parallel bars here out at the workout park. Another training modality we can go over to make things a lot tougher are pause reps, okay? Everything's coming back to time under tension and how we can stress that muscle, all right? All right, next exercise we're gonna do push-ups off the bar. And another thing with these pause reps, guys, we can pause real quick, pause longer. The main thing is that we're stopping, okay? Stop, full, complete momentum. All right, sorry, I'm a little out of breath here. But the main idea is that we're staying in this locked position, bracing everything throughout the entire body, okay? And fixating on that one position, all right? Next exercise, we're gonna do a body weight row isometric, okay? So isometrics are great. Once again, time under tension. We're gonna row up and we're gonna hold. All right, not letting the hips drop, hips through, squeezing the glutes, okay? Isometrics are great because we have to engage the entire body to hold the perfect position, okay? Chest through, squeezing the back. Tempos, I love these. If you have an exercise, for me, this would be pull-ups. That's somewhere you can always crank out like 10 to 15 reps. Tempos are great. For slowing the movement down, once again, time under tension. All right, easy tempo we're gonna do today is a 3 count up, 1 count at the top, 3 count down, okay? So 3 count on these, concentric, 1, 2, 3, 1 at the top, 3, 2, 1, okay? We'll go again, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1, as I slip. These are great. All right, tempos, just slow it down. You really feel the muscle contract, okay? It doesn't have to be pull-ups, anything really works great on these. 3, 1, 3 is a great tempo to start at. Outdoor park workout complete. So this is where I've been training my clients during all this quarantine. And once again, it's not ideal, and I tell my clients that, but it comes back to the intent and how your intensity is, okay? So those rest intervals, make them short. Just grab a drink of water, head back into it. That's what my main Core G Fitness taught me, and it's purposeful, okay? And if you're coming in and you think your workout's gonna be bad because you're outside or you have limited equipment, yeah, it's gonna be bad, but if you push yourself, make it intentful, all right, and just be passionate about it, you'll be good, all right? All right, we're gonna head back to my apartment now, get cleaned up, and I'll take you through how I've been eating during this quarantine and really what's been working for me. All right, I'll catch you back there. Back at my place, just get my hair ready here. This is what I use. I use this Bumble and Bumble surf spray. Back to my lifeguard days. All right, makes it wavy. Now I got my hair gel, just a little bit, fingertip. what I wanted to take you guys through today was kind of how I've been eating during this quarantine and things I've been doing to help me stay on track. What's up? I wanted to go over what I've been eating during this quarantine and how I've been making things work. So I want to preface this entire thing that, you know, for me guys, like I walk to the gym every day where I train clients at, you know, I do that a couple times a day, okay? So my daily expenditure, okay, the calories I'm putting out outside of the workouts, okay, is higher, right? And that's probably the same for you too, okay? You're working from home, right? You're just not moving as much. So the thing I will say about eating in general during this quarantine is probably, you know, try to dial it back a bit, okay? So I would just want to go over the few things I've been eating. You know, once again, I put a post up earlier this week about it. I tend to not really stray away. For me, routine is better. So I normally fast, you know, for those that follow me, I train very early in the morning, okay? So I normally am fasted during my workout, but during this quarantine, I've been actually working out probably around noon most days. So my appetite has changed quite a bit. And for me, what that means is I'm not normally eating now until like 2 or 3 p.m., at least a first big meal. So usually what I'll start my day off with after a long fast, I'd say 16 to 18 hours, is some type of shake. So I'll go almond milk, cup of blueberries, probably a half cup, a lot of spinach. Personal side on me, I take a blood thinner, guys. I have a blood clotting disorder, so I actually really have to watch my vitamin K. So spinach is about the only thing I'll eat in terms of like greens, okay? Because that's easy for me to monitor. I'll graze on throughout the day, or I'll just throw it in my shake. Banana, and then here's the key to get a lot of extra protein. Chobani, there's a lot of other great brands out there, but non-fat Greek yogurt, okay? 16 grams of protein per serving. Barely any sugars, okay? This is great, all right? If you're lactose intolerant, understand you don't have to include that, but that works for me, okay? So that's generally like my first meal. It's actually really small, a shake, 300 to 600 calories. Lunch and dinner stays about the same. My guy at Giant Eagle hooked me up. I've been digging these. These are chicken breasts, tenders, whatever, with light panko crusting on them, okay? He actually hooked me up. That's like 5 pounds right there. I got for like $3, so really good. Other one I've been enjoying too, taco seasoned ground beef, so it's already seasoned for me. Just probably pure laziness, but sweet potatoes, I'll have 4 or 5 of these little ones a day, okay? And then I love eggs. I eat as much eggs as I can, okay? Great amino acid profile in them. And also guys, there's just so much protein in an egg, okay? And it's easy, scrambled, you can do hard boiled, real easy. I'll snack on those throughout the day. Chicken sausage too, I'll add these to a lot of my like lunches, dinners, just to get that extra protein. And then my favorite, I'm still a kid at heart, Lunchables. I've been eating these since I was little. I'll eat this at night, you know, just like a little extra sugar or something. So, you know, it's not every day, but this is what I've been eating throughout the quarantine. But I would say something you can do is try to just pull back on some of those carbohydrates, okay? Your expenditure is probably not as much, okay? Or another thing I suggest to a lot of my clients is a carb cycling approach, okay? And what this means is on days you're doing more, you know, probably your workout days, maybe you're going on a longer walk, you know, these are days you would eat a little more, okay? And then on rest days, certain days you're just not doing as much, okay? Bring those calories back in and lower them, okay? All right, so, oops. All right, air fryer. This is what I've been using to cook a lot of my foods, guys, okay? For me, it's super easy. Pop it open, a little spray in there, okay? Throw them in. You know, for most meats, you can Google it. You know, for chicken, you can throw it in there 10 minutes. You know, ground beef, something real simple. But for me, I throw it in there. I cook everything else, you know, my potatoes, you know, whatever I'm doing. All right, and in 10, 15 minutes, it's easy for me. So air fryer, if you're struggling to, you know, find ways just to cook, this is a really easy one. You can do a lot of starches in there, veggies too. Really, you can do anything. So check these out. I don't know, Bella, I've had this one for a bunch of time. There's a lot of probably better ones out now. So give it a try. All right, I'm not a big drinker. I mentioned earlier I take a blood thinner, so actually when I drink, I'm kind of a lightweight, so I don't drink a ton, but when I do, I'm a big whiskey guy. So this was one I drink in more of the winter time, the Winter Jack cider, not very strong. This was a gift from a client. This is American Tin, very good whiskey. All right, and then Kelsey just got me this one, the Tullamore Dew, for our 3-year anniversary, and she told me she only got this one because of how cool the bottle was. So I actually tried it, really good. I don't know a ton about whiskey, but I like it and it gets me drunk. So thanks guys for sticking along for the entire video. In the beginning, I just wanted to go over some training modalities and things you can implement into your own training during this time and to make body weight or smaller weights
harder, okay? So once again, it all goes back to the idea of time under tension, pause reps, drop sets, isometrics, tempos, things like this, all right? And I hope that was helpful. And with all the food, guys, for me, nothing's really changed too much. I'm maybe fasting a little longer, a little less carbohydrates, but I'm just trying to really monitor, all right, what have I done this day? Did I exercise more? Did I move more? Okay, let's eat a little more, okay? And look at that aspect, all right, what goes out, what needs to come in. Fuel yourself, start feeling better, and let's come out of this quarantine stronger.